Scam alert for old people like Bella. She's 96 years old in doggy years. Hey guys, number one, I'm going to tell you at the end of this video where I am at on real estate. I want to tell you about it and ask for your help with something. But I've been thinking about scam alerts because, hey, I got scammed again, and I just want to say something good about Wells Fargo for a change. I'm always dissing the big banks. A lot of Wells Fargo people here in town, but they really came through on this. And maybe if you've been a victim of a scam or phishing, that this might be good news to you as well. Well, this is little Bella. She's always saying, hey now, Jude's in the videos. Jack was a big YouTube star. I want my little fame and fortune. She is a cute girl, but she's a Yorkie, so she yaps. But guys, let me just tell you what happened. I was playing a game on my phone. My wife's the one that does that more than me. And I said, well, let me try one. And there was a little matching game called, I think it was called Vita Mahjong. It was matching. It was kind of fun. I liked it. But the subtitle of this video is That's How They Get You. So I'm playing the game and I'm trying to go to the next level or start the game. And I clicked the wrong button. And I went into some advertisement with Kelly Clarkson looking big and Kelly Clarkson looking small. And then they were selling these particular supplements. So think about it. I'm very overweight and would love a magic pill. The semaglutides, I don't think so, man. I want to keep my pancreas and, diarrhea and constipation, both side effects of the same thing. That seems contradictory. But my point is, Bella's right here, by the way, waiting for her next screen appearance. So I'm on my phone, and then all of a sudden this thing pops up with Kelly Clarkson. Well, now Kelly Clarkson is, she's credible to me. I don't know her music, but I like her just from a distance. And if Kelly Clarkson went from this to this, I'll just go ahead and buy some. Well, you're going to buy 3, but hey, if you buy 3, you get 2. So buy 5. Okay. And then they say, oh, and by the way, and they didn't give me an option not to get these, but they say, hey, most people have had success with the detox as well. I couldn't even get out of it. And by the way, side note, if you go read the ingredients, which you can't do that while you're in the heat of the moment trying to play your game, the last ingredient in their proprietary blend is prune juice. Really? I could get that at the grocery store. Prune juice? So anyway, I'm stuck with a big bunch of junk here from that company. Well, it turned out that they did it with AI. They did a big lie. They did a big imposter thing and took Kelly Clarkson's good name and I feel good about it. I like her. And then they put it into something ugly. It's just like the devil, isn't it? Take something good and turn it into something ugly. So my first thing on scam alerts is, I don't know about these games, man. That's how they get you. In other words, they're giving you a free game, but how they pay for it? With ads. I understand that. And a side note, I always clicked no monetization on my YouTube videos. Then I found out that they're putting ads on my videos whether I click monetization or not. So in other words, YouTube's getting paid. I think that's recent. So I just started clicking, go ahead and monetize. I'm just kind of experimenting with it. I'd rather not bother you with ads if I'm trying to help you buy a house, but that's another story. Long story short, I called Wells Fargo, write the number on the card, and was pleasantly surprised. We received your request, and they started processing this thing, asking great questions. So instead of calling the company where I got these, well, they started out bad with me. And, I'd fallen into that a few years ago with that Dr. Gundry guy who was selling something. And I don't know, I couldn't get out of it. Didn't work for me, and I couldn't get out of it. Then you're in this subscription mode. That's part of the deal. That's how they get you. Bella, did you know that that's how they get you? A pretty face at the pet store? Not knowing what a Yappie Yorkie is. But here we go. You're 96 years old now. So I realize if I call this company, I'm going to get a bunch of grief and a bunch of They don't want to give me my money back. They tricked me in the first place. So my point is that Wells Fargo really blessed me. I mean, they did a good job, and so much to the point where they've also sent me this. That's a big Wells Fargo logo right there, right? See it? Let me get you in there. And they want me to go open up a checking account, and they'll give me a cash bonus. I might do that to say thank you and to get the bonus. But my point is that calling them to be my advocate was really the right thing. And now I'm thinking about that. By the way, the next day they stretched their muscle. The next day, I got a couple of emails from these knuckleheads saying, we're processing not only your purchase of this, 5 bottles, but also your purchase of 2 bottles coming your way. And I thought, thank you, Wells Fargo. Let me say something good about you for a change. Anyway, long story short, happy about that. But now that I'm thinking about advocacy, maybe I should get on this real estate kick. It's a great reason to have a buyer agent. If you'll have an advocate with you, make sure you do it before you go into a model home, before you fill out a form, before you call a builder. Don't just go grooving on a Sunday afternoon and wind up without the use of a realtor, because I meet so many people, even here where we live, new homes community, 55 plus. I'm thinking about Kyle, I mentioned him I think yesterday, who has become a friend. His dog and Jude have become friends, but you know, he found out about me after he went in. So call me first, let me connect you with a team member, because having an advocate is pretty important. And I think Wells Fargo really did advocate for me, and I appreciate that. I had another scam. Oh, and then I'm going to make my request for you. But I fell for this one. Well, I guess I fell for this one too, didn't I? Wells Fargo helped me out of it. But I fell for one about 3 or 4 years ago. Jack was alive. He and I had just left the house in his convertible, and I got a call, sounded very official, from a guy from the court system. He said, well, you missed your jury duty. Well, I don't miss stuff like that. I'm civic minded. Do I want to go? No. But, you know, he said, I missed it. And you have a subpoena or some kind of a claim out for you. We'll pick you up and blah, 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 threatening, unless I sent $500. Let me get the judge on the line. But no, you don't have to do that. Took his number down, started writing in my day timer, his name, his number. I mean, he had it all figured out, worked out. Well, Jack and I went back to the crib. That's what we call the Pondee. And I started doing the research and realizing, man, this thing is for real. So I did agree to send $500. How stupid. Now, I don't know if you feel the same way I do about money. I don't have any money. I just manage God's money. Everything I have belongs to him, including this here Yorkie right here. And I just manage it. So that's another implication. I didn't want to mismanage his money. But by the grace of God, I sent the email on Venmo, whatever it was, to the wrong email. I missed it by 1 letter, and then realized this was a scam. And it's like the Lord helped me, and I appreciate his advocacy on my behalf, because it was his money, right? So there you go. So all I'm saying is scams are out there. Old people like me, she's 96, I'm 74. We're susceptible to it. I'm smart, she's smart, you're smart, but still there's a lot of haters, a lot of people that would rather cheat you out of your money. And I'm not talking about politicians right now, although I could, rather than, earn an honest dollar themselves. So their job is to take your money. So beware of scams, beware of phishing. Little things like looking at the address bar on your URL, HTTPS what? If it says it's from Wells Fargo, is that Wells Fargo, or is it, Wells with 3 L's, Fargo? Who knows? So you just got a little stuff you got to be careful, especially as we get older. But guys, I'd love to sell you this Yorkie for $1. I come with it because, like people used to say when I'd be out with Jack, oh, he's so cute, can I take him home? I said, darling, if you take him home, you have to take me home, because I can't get in the door without him. Bella, you look so aloof. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? Get cute for the camera, girl. Anyway, guys, we appreciate you. Now, here's my real estate. I'm asking you for an assignment. We went on vacation with the dogs last week to Hilton Head. Jude's first time at the beach. You should have seen his face, or the back of his head anyway. We're walking down the boardwalk and he sees the ocean and it's like pans. And he had the best time for those 3 days on the beach. We were there 4 nights. We're traveling like that these days because Bella's still alive and we wouldn't want to be in Paris or the Amalfi Coast and hear that if she died behind our back. So we're local these days. But long story short, it's been hard to get back in the groove of my walking every day, of my working out every other day. I'm going to get there. But even real estate, you know, when I was gone, I threw several videos up that Rodney Jones and Donnie Morrison had in the can for me. Try to keep you occupied, but you know, I need an assignment. So if you're in that market for a house, text me 704-345-3400 and say, hey, could you go down to this neighborhood and shoot this house for me? We might want to buy it. At that point, yes. If you don't have an agent, yes. I'll connect you to one of my team members. That's how we help you. And that's how we get you. See what I did with that? That's how we get you. So we want to help you. So guys, give me a call, 704-345-3400. Ain't she cute? Ain't she pretty? Ain't she sweet? She is when she's asleep. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next video.